Happy Tuesday. It's Arlo with Cross Country Mortgage. I hope you had a wonderful Labor Day. Short week, so let's pick it up and get going and in gear. This week, I wanted to give you an interest rate update. It's wonderful. Rates, boy, last year certainly feels pretty gritty right now. Rates peaked out at close to 8% in October of 2023, and interest rates are down a solid 1.5% and even more in some situations. I've recently done a VA loan for a client at 5.75%, and I've done some FHA at the very top of the fives, bottom of the sixes. Most of the conforming and jumbo mortgages, we're now seeing them like low sixes. What I wanted to share with you is that if you have buyers or sellers who are on the fence, who are waiting for interest rates to come down, tell them not to do that, especially if they're on the buying side. Mortgage rates have already responded to what's supposed to happen later this month in September. The Federal Reserve is going to meet. It's going to be the first rate cut in many years. And mortgages have already started pricing this in for the last few weeks. For the last 15 to 30 days, we've known that this is coming. And so the mortgage market has already started preparing for this. When the Fed cuts rates, they're cutting overnight borrowing rates. So banks borrow money from the Fed on a day-to-day basis. That's the rate that they're cutting. They're not going to cut mortgage rates at that meeting. They don't actually control mortgage rates. Yes, things will move in parallel, but they're controlling like overnight borrowing costs. So think of a rate on a line of credit. It's like how much cost per day to borrow the money, or an interest rate on your credit card, or an interest rate that banks go to the Federal Reserve and borrow money at. That's what's going to get cut. As inflation continues to come down, short-term and long-term rates will come down. But when we get into next year and rates have continued to drift lower and we start getting well within the fives, there's going to be so much more competition. If there's anything your buyers can do to buy a home in Q4 or Q1 of 25, they're probably going to do a lot better on price than they will do farther into next year. Because as this news permeates and brings consumers back in the market, it's going to make it more competitive. I'm seeing that. Everybody I've helped in the last couple of years is coming back to me right now and asking me, is it time to refinance? Is it time to refinance? And for many of them it is, and for some it's not quite there. I hope this information helps. As always, if we can be of service, please let us know. Make it a great short week. Thank you.